Hello, everybody. How are things? How is life? Super secret keyboard? Yeah, no name keyboard yet. That's it. How is everybody? As an FYI, I will be combining Twitch chat and YouTube chat tomorrow for Wednesday's stream. The way I did it tonight doesn't seem to be working. Mind you, I probably should have tested it, but it's okay. The plugin I got is doing nothing, but that is okay. How are you guys all doing today? How is everybody? How am I doing? I can't complain. I got some good photos today because the light was really nice today, so I did a bunch of pictures. My cleaning adventures have been more than lucrative, I would say. So I've been cleaning like crazy to make sure, everything's been good. Yeah, can't complain. It was a good day, I think, overall. I think the only thing I can complain about is I probably didn't hydrate enough today. Because I had that stupid YouTube thing to deal with. The whole YouTube, I think I showed you guys in chat in Discord there, but oh my god, that was frustrating. I feel like that kind of took 2 or 3 hours out of my day. I got my Agar EC on your recommendation first day using it and absolutely loving it. Hell yes, dude. I'm glad. The EC Agar is nice, right? But yeah, I just had that stupid problem today, which we're all fixed now. I think we're all fixed.
Hello
sure,
there,
thank you
Mr.
so much for tier 3, man. Appreciate it. And Tabithy, thank you so much for using your Prime sub here, man. I really appreciate that too. You beautiful board. Oh, this one? Thanks, man. I appreciate it. How is this horrible Ontario weather? I'm the Vela guy. So nice.
Good morning.
I think the weather today is cold, but tomorrow's supposed to be nice. I'm hoping snow melts tomorrow, to be honest with you. Just saw the IG photos of the Prototype 60. We seeing a more finished prototype soon. Yes, we're gonna have to pester Bull. Bull is Bull kind of finalizing. Our last step is going to be our step to the next prototype. So I will pester Bull, but soon. We're not, ultimately guys, I said this already, we're not in a rush. We've kind of sat on this prototype for how long now? A while. And I've been really happy with this one here. Like, I feel like I've had this since September. Yeah, August. Actually, I've had this technically since August of last year. Right as Mantic closed, we ordered this. But we're not done with this at all. So nice. Offensive, thank you so much for using your Prime here. Also, you a hydrate too. A full-size Corky. Yes, I've already made that suggestion a few times. I will bother Mike again about it. But yeah, like, I don't want to spoil too much, but there'll be definitely some nice stuff for this. The saturation on your camera for Crimson Cadet looks insane on my OLED. Oh, really? I feel like, is this oversaturated? I don't know. I actually want to watch this back on an OLED screen one day. I feel like I've never really watched my streams on OLED. I wonder how it looks. Looks great. Looks realistic. Perfect. Crimson Cadet is really saturated, by the way. Like, there's no way around it. It is a saturated set. Actually, let me message the client. Tell him we're streaming. We are streaming tonight. Oh, let's see. Where is super secret keyboard? I mean, we know what it is. It's not really a secret. We just don't know what we're calling it. The guy in the top right looks too cute. Very distracting. My apologies. I'll be less cute next time. By the way, Thoughtfather, how you doing? How's everyone, by the way? Everyone doing okay? It is a derivative kind of build today. A little bit of a derivative. Have you seen the new starters for Gen 10? I saw the starters. I haven't looked, if there was more that they released, I haven't really looked past anything else. I don't have a Switch, a new Switch. I don't know if I'm going to play. Honestly, I didn't fully finish the last game. What was it, Scarlet or something? I didn't fully finish it as much as I was enjoying it. I think towards the end it got a little tedious. I don't think I'm going to pick it up. I think that's going to be it for me when it comes to some of the more modern Pokemon games. I think I also have a bit of a gripe with the Switch in general. Like, I love the Steam Deck because I like the size of it and it's good for those type of games. But like, realistically, guys, I actually much prefer a little game system like this. This is kind of more my vibe. I just feel like this is easier for me to like sit down and not have to like... Thank you, Anonymous. Like, I just don't want a whole system where I kind of have to hold it like this and feel like, okay, this is like a sit-down activity. This is kind of like, boom, I can pull it out of my pocket. So even if they bring back like the size of the Game Boy Advance, you know what I mean? No, you can do whatever you want, Adam. I don't know. I want something that doesn't feel as like aggressive when I'm playing some of these games. I also wish Nintendo would bring back some of the more 2D or side-scroller type games. The Steam Deck is very comfy to hold. But it's also one of those things, too, where it's just like, it's big, you know? Have you played Lazarus? Is that a ROM? I don't think I've played that one there. I almost finished. Oh, God, I don't remember what it was called now. I took out the micro SD, so it's not in there right now, but I was playing that... Not Unbound. Unbound, I actually really haven't started. I've started it like once, but then the ROM that I got just wasn't working. And then I played another one that was like a forest one. I don't remember what it was called now. It was really good though. But just kind of like slowed down on playing. But yeah, I've been going through like the actual games, but I do want to play. Like Unbound. I think that's going to be like my next big playthrough for games. How are things? How much roughly for you to build my KHK with Switch looping and filming? Wait, it's... Oh, I think that's a 60%, right? It's $50 for the build service. And then depending on what you need for looping and filming and stuff, I would say like probably $1 a Switch for the labor on that. You don't have to provide the lube. The only thing I ask is just, like, if you need me to source films and stuff, I'm happy to do so. It might even be cheaper to source through me, but yeah, the only thing I ask is just springs. Just let me know the springs, because I get that a lot where people say spring swap, and then I think they're supplying the springs because I mention it, and then we kind of have to last minute go find them springs, because sometimes people are very particular about springs. Dude, Odyssey, that's the one I played. Unbound, I've heard, is insane, dude. So I finally got the ROM working for that. That's why the micro SD is out of the cartridge here. So I'm going to finally play that. Emerald, I've finished. Fire Red, I've actually finished already. But I restarted it. And I can't tell you guys exactly why I decided to restart it. But yeah, I did. And then this game... I'm still once in a blue moon picking it up to try to figure out how to play this. This is terrible. This is legitimately the worst game out of all the games I played for the Game Boy Advance so far. It is so weird. I actually don't really understand how to play it. I'm still stuck on the starter island. It's kind of awful. I want a derivative so bad. Are there going to be more in the future here? I don't know, actually. Do I have leaf green? Hold on. What do I have? Dropped something. I actually don't know what I have for the Game Boy stuff anymore. I have blue, that's what I have. Blue and silver, and I think there's gold somewhere. Oh, and crystal. Yeah, and gold. Fuck, I thought I had leaf green. Yeah, and gold. One of these silver, I don't think silver's mine. I think silver's my brother's. And I think crystal's technically his as well. The cartridge for crystal is beautiful. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the cartridge for it. It's so pretty. Do I collect Pokemon cards? Nah. That is the one thing I probably will never collect. Pokemon cards are ridiculous. I mean, the cartridges for these games are also kind of ridiculous too, but these are from when I was a kid, so... If you start, you never go back. I've heard. I don't know. It's just... It's one of those things... I don't really want to start collecting cards. Like, I have no reason to. I think I'm kind of, if I'm going to collect anything right now, I kind of like the idea of collecting records. Like, that's kind of my vibe at the moment. But yeah, I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of the Pokemon card game. Of what it's become, I should say. If they were normal priced, I'd 100% probably collect once in a blue moon. But yeah, it's just not, it's not for me. I would never collect keyboards. Keyboards are stupid. Keyboards are dumb. Let's build a keyboard. Let's do it. So we've modded some Nixies today with, which ones are these? The client asked for 55 gram Sprit Extreme 2s. They feel lovely in this. And then we did films. Actually, there's a bent pin on one of these. Films and a little bit of lubricants. Some 205 on these guys in particular. I've seen some YouTube shorts where they open Pokemon packs and count their profit/loss. People did that in keyboards a very long time ago. And actually, I shouldn't say very long time. I would say like 4 or 5 years ago. People did that in keyboards too, where everything was a numbers game of how much you had, and there were people who would get like upsetty spaghetti when you would trade keyboards and they wouldn't be exactly aligned in value or benefiting them. Noth, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. And you threw some keycaps at the screen. That is hilarious. I bought a display unit that can fit 24 keyboards, so my GF came over. Wait, can you send us a picture? Like, is it made for keyboards, or you just got like a normal one? Alex, if you had a numpad on your keyboard, maybe you could afford Pokemon, perchance? You're probably not wrong. Actually, do I have an extra light on in here? Oh, it's this. I'm not used to this light being this color. You're probably not wrong. It is Nethlock's birthday, yeah. But yeah, let's build a derivative today. KeyGeek or HMX for now? I think they both have different use cases. I'm still on Team HMX overall, but KeyGeek does have some unique switches. They do. Alright, how am I going to do this? Let me move this back to the top. I was just looking for keyboard stands. Also, howdy, Alex in chat. Look up this one called the Whalebone. That one there's pretty nice. It's a pretty nice keyboard stand. Do you think keyboards became less monetary focused in a way? Ooh, that's a good question. No, I don't think so. I think there's still a large part of the hobby that like looks at keyboards as like a monetary thing. But I mean, listen, here's kind of how I view it, and maybe this is a hot take of some sort, I don't know. You can look at keyboards however you want. You can look at it as like a numbers game. You can look at it as like collecting. You can look at it as just a thing to pass the time. You know, something to do in the background. Ultimately, I just hope that you enjoy yourself and don't make it all about earnings. Because you can find enjoyment by collecting stuff that's valuable. Like, I'm not going to take that away from anyone. That's the honest truth. You can. But yeah, if you can find enjoyment without the need to keep scratching at the value at things and make it all about money all the time and then lose sleep over that, I think that's fine. But again, as long as it makes you happy, truly happy, and not just some temporary high because you scored a rare keyboard that you're going to flip tomorrow, you know? So, to each their own. I'm not here to judge, but... Well, okay, I am here to judge if you flip things, because that's shitty, and you're taking away opportunity from other people, but... Alright, let's open this thing up. This is like fresh, this one here. This is my pet peeve with these kind of cases, by the way. Stop! Keyboards are like Legos for me. I can build them and then play games and display them. Yeah, I'm with you on that. The worst? I know, I hate it. It's like my biggest pet peeve with cases. Universal experience. There was one day, I can't remember what board it was off stream, where I was already having a bad day, and that shit just kept flapping back and forth, and I got so pissed off that I just like yoinked it off, dude. So annoyed. I think this is the, oh my god, this is the color I like on the derivative. Oh my god, dude. This is the nice color. Well, they're all nice. I ain't gonna say it's not nice. I don't know what the client plans to put on for keycaps. This is a beautiful color. I don't know if the client's in chat, but I know they're on Discord, so if I have questions, I'll ask them. Beautiful, dude. This color's insane. I guess this is considered the mono gray. Oh my god, dude. Beautiful. Let's find the feet and put the feet on. It looks insane, man. Actually, for the client, do you know what stabilizers you want? Do you want just cherry clip-ins? I mean, it's really all the clip-ins I have. But if you want that, because I don't think you sent any to me, so we can just do cherry clip-ins. Let's see. This is the one JJW dropping another round for. Wasn't there 2 rounds of... Is there a 3rd round happening for derivatives? To the owner, Cladis, I don't think you want to use Type Plus, only because this has an O-ring, and I'm not positive this keyboard works with O-ring / screw-in stabs. That is my only up in the air thing I have. I will tell you, there's nothing wrong with cherry clip-ins, and I can make them sing. You're leaking your DMs? Oh. Well, there's nothing to leak. He's just talking to me. Cherry clip-ins? Yes, sir. I think cherry clip-ins are beast. Do your magic? Let's do it. Why isn't 3D keycaps in your vendor list? I don't know. I will add them. That's a good point. I should add them. Can you, Adam, I know I have to respond to your other DM you sent me today, but can you send me a DM of 3D keycap as well? I always forget. What is this for again? I always forget. All right, where are the feet? I don't see any feet. They're not in here, are they? I'm enjoying the key snaps. Oh, and this board? Can you? I guess you could, yeah. How much you charge for client builds? As long as they provide everything, like it's $50 for me to solder stuff together or put things together. That includes me lubing and modding the stabilizers. So my fee's always been around $50. If it's a bit of a bigger board, it goes up by a few dollars, but it's always been that price. I don't see any feet, guys. Maybe Mr. JJW forgot to put were they just clear feet? I think I might have clear feet. I just don't see them inside the package here. Or is it black feet? Shit, let me check my derivatives. Oh, my derivatives right here. Okay, they're just clear bubble feet. I think I have some. Is there really no feet in these boxes? I guess not, huh? No, that's the... Yeah, I guess maybe he forgot. Alright, one sec. I will say the only other thing that I do with the build service that I feel like helps people a lot is I tend to have extra things like today, or I can help source things really well. That usually helps it, just in case something weird goes wrong with like a build. Like it's believe it or not, it's actually not very rare. It happens from time to time though. Alright, that's not the right size. Let's see. I should have some in here. What happened to the Franken switches? They got used in a board, but they will be listed for sale probably tonight or tomorrow morning. What if the board has some issues with the PCB? I repair. There's no cost to the customer there. Oh shit, I think, yeah, okay. So these two might not be, okay, these three might be a bit smaller, so I need to find some more of this size. This is the right size and the right fit. One sec. They can get on Amazon. Oh yeah, it's fine. I'm pretty sure I have it anyways. I have a whole bag full of bump-ons, so. I just need to find the right sizes. Have the really small ones, so I probably need to maybe order a small pack, which I'll do because they're good to have. Okay, I got like 1,000,000 of the smaller, slightly smaller ones. Alright, well, maybe I do have to order some. Oh well. Alright, not big deal. I'll just order some. Yeah, I got so many of these really, really small ones. They're slightly smaller. This is the correct size, so I'll just order some. Holy moly, you're a good guy. I mean, I like building boards, so it's part of the fun, part of the process. All right, we have 2 feet on for now. Better than nothing, I guess. Better than nothing. Damn, I really don't have any extra bubble feet, huh? That size. I only have 1 board up for sale right now, good man. I have the Andromeda. That's it. Okay, let's get our stabilizers. I wonder, coming into Australia, if you do a build where they charge duties. Probably. Everything gets charged duties. There ain't no way around it, unfortunately. Just about everything will have duties. Stabs. Let's get a 70 wire. And wires. You get the brass one? I got 3 on my desk here. I'm using 3. I don't have the brass one though. The brass one looks cool. I think there's also a copper one too, right? Or something like that. All right. Time to do my favorite part. Stabilizers. I messed up my novel case key call 80%. Could you fix it? What did you do to it? Out of curiosity. When you say messed up, because there's a limitation on even what I can do. Because if it's like you broke the whole PCB, then unfortunately there's not much I can really do there. But if you happen to, like, I don't know, maybe a diode got knocked off or something, 100% I can fix that. $275 and it, my guy, dude, you're so kind. Also, Cladis, the layout, do you want like split backspace? What are you thinking for the layout, my friend? I'm thinking probably split would look the best, but it's up to you, my friend. $275. Okay, you two, if you're gonna argue, get out of town. If y'all are gonna argue. All right, split. Let's go, dude. The right answer for this. The right answer. And it's unbalanced. It's all unbalanced. Addy, if you actually want me to fix it, if you can you do two things? Fill in a build service request, and then also email me or DM me on Discord photos of the back of the PCB. And list all the keys that don't work. And I can either see if I can see if quickly if there's anything I can fix via just like looking at it, and then B, assess. Works like a charm, Durian? Hell yes, bro.
Ooh, 1 more month till that 5
Oak.
years.
Thank you, Oak. I really appreciate you, man. Damn, Oak's been here a while too. Love you, buddy. Love you, sir. Okay, let me do this too. Oak is a good guy. So we're gonna clip some of these. Yeah, I really wanted to do another recording for like a tips and trick video today. I was gonna start recording it today, but all that YouTube thing that went on, that was like, honestly, I got so stressed reading that email. If you don't have any extra feet, the client can also try asking JJW to set us into 4 bump-ons. It's fine. Honestly, I need to order another big pack of those anyways, so I don't mind giving the client 2 little feet. It's not a big deal. I need it for my inventory, because usually I have those on hand. But I guess I have like a bajillion small ones, but none of this size. I'm pretty sure I've used them all up. But yeah. It ain't a big deal. Actually, let me quickly pull up this Amazon. The YouTube email started so kind. I thought you were getting to get something. No, man. Honestly, like, what really bugged me too is they didn't... Okay, so to kind of give you guys the rundown, I got an email today from YouTube saying my account was no longer eligible to post links outside of YouTube on any videos, and I lost like a bunch of privileges because of my like history. I immediately ran to my account and was like, what did I do? And I checked if I got like community violation guidelines or whatever. Nothing. No strikes, no nothing. So then I'm thinking, is it because I've been streaming more often? And you know, I'm looking into it and I don't see anything about streaming causing an issue. And then I'm like, is it something maybe that, was there like a spam of bots or something that's going on? And thank you, Addy, appreciate the dono, bro. And I was like, okay, let me like double check everything. Nothing. There was nothing I did wrong. Turns out, the more I looked into it, Alex is too chill of a guy. What size bump on should I look for? For this flick, I'm just gonna... I think I have it on my Amazon history. I gotta figure out which one I need. But yeah, I looked into it, and I'm like, okay, there has to be a reason where I did something wrong. And I just couldn't find it. And I'm going through my account, and it says, well, on the bottom of that email, which I didn't screenshot, it also says if you want to get access back to these features, you have to either submit ID or do a video verification of your face. So nice. Thank you, Ren. Appreciate you.
Also love the derivative. Sad I never picked it up.
Maybe another round, I'm told. Maybe. And yeah, so I ended up going full panic mode. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. And I just said, well, fuck it. My face is everywhere on YouTube anyways. Like, let me just do the face thing where I have to, like, you know, up and down bullshit. So I did it. I sent it to them. Like, I sent it to them via YouTube. I didn't just click the email just in case I went on my account, like my studio account. I did it, and then it says you have 24 hours until it's verified. And I went to go check my eligibility for features again, and suddenly, magically, I'm now eligible, even though that thing never registered with the Face ID. It says you have history again and we trust you. And I was like, that's hella sus. Like, how come suddenly now I have history of a YouTube account? So then I ended up, because YouTube also, if you guys don't know this, they have like 0 ways to contact someone. But I remember that about 1.5 years ago, I got reached out to by a rep, and I just said, fuck it, let me try calling them. So I called them, and they were a little bit thrown off because like it's such a random call. But I ended up talking to the guy, and he basically told me, because he has no way to like look at things. I was explaining to him what happened, and basically he told me to check if I have another account underneath like my account listings. And I was like, yeah, I do. It's my VOD account. But I've already been penalized to like the minimum. My VOD account, if you guys don't know, has been penalized to all hell and back. YouTube hates my VOD account. They think it's not me, even though it's literally under the same email. So I went to go check my VOD account, and lo and behold, my VOD account is the one being penalized. And I was like, no fucking way. And the thing is, because everything comes through one email, they don't tell you which account is being penalized. Stop saying peened, guys. Also, Addy, I only have one board for sale. It's my Andromeda. The listing's in my Discord. It's under Alex Sells Things. But that's the only place I have something for sale. It's a friends and family version of the Andromeda. Fully built. No keycaps, though. But yeah, anyways, that's what happened today. And I was stressing out so freaking much, dude. So freaking much. And it kind of like, you know when you stress so much that it kind of like eats up your entire day? Basically, that's what happened. Because like, you know, things are already slow. Like, the world's going through a lot right now. Like, there's so many things happening socially, world event wise, like politically, that like no one has time for any of this stuff,
not Alexot, huh?
Fully built, except it's not Alexa to huh? Shadow, thank you very much for the tier 1, man. Also, NCF, thank you so much for the prime. Thank you, dude. That's me with my anxiety. Yeah.
27 months. Unfortunately can't stay long as I have a presentation soon. Love your streams. Kissing face emoji. Kissing face emoji. Kissing face emoji.
Good luck with your presentation, my friend. Good luck, good luck. If I need a keyboard built, how can you build? Do I send it to you? Yes. I have a build page on my website, Addy, where you can go look at all the instructions and costs for things. And then you can submit a request, and then I just respond to you with basically more instructions. But basically, it's kind of like just a prerequisite to see which keyboard you have and to help me understand what you need. No, this is Crimson Cadet. Little Crimson Cadet set. Can we just yeet it over the border fence to avoid tariffs? I wish. Honestly, the tariffs have been kind of calm these days. Not so much coming back to the States, like that's still like, I think they charge a few bucks for that too, but I haven't been hit with anything crazy these days. And I'm doing, I think, just as much work as I always do, so. So Addy, I do source keyboards, but I can't source stuff on aftermarket. So if, for example, you want a TGR Jane from 4 years ago, it's not that I don't want to, it's just, it's a lot of liability to source a keyboard that's been used. Thank you, Hub, appreciate the prime. From Daddy Bezos too, that's crazy. But yeah, I don't really like sourcing stuff that's already been used. The story is, and I don't think I've ever actually shared this story with you guys. The one time I did this for a customer, they paid, I paid for the board to come to me, and the board was terrible shape. Like, it was not up to the standards of like what the person took photos of. And like this happens with used stuff. So like the customer ended up just not wanting to pay, obviously. And then the person I bought it from didn't want to refund me. So it was one of those things where, you know, everyone kind of lost. Me especially. I was probably the only person that really lost. And then I had to keep the board. I mean, Novel Keys has Key Cult 65s. You're looping the slow way. I suggest sinking all the housings and wire into a loop container. Oh. I need to try that. That sounds like a good idea. Honestly, it's too much to ask when it's an old board for anyone. Yeah. It's just too difficult. Me personally, I just spin them. Huh? What's going on? I'm sad I still missed the HX40. I have 2 of those that I'm going to be giving away. Sent it. From when I had them still. So we're going to give those away next big giveaway. I got hit with $32 from something coming from Gion. I tried to question it because the IEEA tariff being struck down, they said, no, that starts tomorrow. You got to pay this one. Well, now they have other fees. So, speaking of NK and Key Cult, I'm waiting for more number 1 TKLs. Ooh, I don't know when those are coming out. Oh, you're saying... Oh, but what you can do, Addy, if you want me to build the Key Cult, is you can just order it to my P.O. box and then put the build request in and I can build it for you. I don't actually have any Key Cult 65s left. Mine are all been given away. I was actually doing a inventory count finally of my keyboards, and yeah, I gave away so many of the good ones. I was kind of shocked. I'm like, oh wait, where's this keyboard? And then I realized I gave it away. Hey Alex, I'm binging your YouTube lately, and I'm curious, what do you do with all these boards you're finished with? Funny enough, I don't sell them, I give them away. I do regular giveaways on my YouTube channel, or Twitch channel rather, and I think it happens like, what would it be, once every 3 or 4 months? And we'll give away 10 or 15 keyboards, sometimes even more frequent. I think like literally this has been 3 months since the last giveaway. But yeah, I quite frequently give them all away. I have no use for them, and I don't want to sell them because just I think it's a conflict of interest, so I'd rather just give them to you guys. Right. Perfect. What boards have you gone out and paid for recently? The most recent board, I mean, technically it was the Eve 65. But I am considering either, I don't know if it's already ran, just because I've been terrible with keeping up things, but Flybeck's new board. And then I was going to get one of those Millennium Edition freaking boards from Stupid Bowl, but they sold so damn quick. The one I wanted sold within like 2 seconds. And I tried to message Bowl being like, you got another one like that? And he said no. But yeah, those sold too quick. I was going to get it. Prior to that, the F1 was the board I bought. I think the board before the Eve. Did you end up picking Hammerhead? Honestly, I can't. As much as I really want Hammerhead right now, I had other purchases I need to make this month. I'm trying to be responsible. And when I say other purchases, I just ordered a shit ton of inventory for like Switch stuff. And that was like $1,000+. Like parts and stuff. So right now I'm just taking it easy. I am not going to go overboard with spending money this month. Millennium buyer here. What number was it? I'll tell you the number I want it. If you're the number I want it, I'll be mad at you for 20 minutes or something. I don't know. What number did you get? Number 15. We're still friends. I want it number 22. That was the number I told Bull after when I saw it, like when I saw the listing. I wasn't even late to the listing. It was like 3 minutes late to the listing, and it sold out. So, I want a number 22. If it's just number 22 in chat right now, I'll have some words with you. I really wanted it, though. It looks so good. No, okay, both of you two, you guys are crazy. Bruh. No, I didn't see that one there, Shindo. What is the yellow silver 65%? It's amazing. I want to pay for it. Yellow silver 65. I don't know which one you're talking
22
about.
22 what?
I really wanted the 22. Itsters, how are you doing? How are you? A silver board with white and yellow keycaps. I'm probably guessing that was Serica. Did I use Serica on something recently? No, I used it on... I actually don't know which one you're talking about at. Most Keep content creators sell their boards online. That would help your revenue. Why not sell it? It helps promote their content creation. Because I come from the old head days of keyboards where it was very frowned upon to sell your prototype builds. And on top of that, I also think personally, I don't like the fact that I'm selling prototypes because they're not final units. And there might be problems, which there usually is. So I don't ever want to sell something to someone where they're not like exactly what was supposed to be the final build. I have sold a few boards. And if I ever get like a board gifted to me by a brand that's not part of like the content creation, I've sold one of those boards a long time ago just because like I didn't need it and like that was something they just sent over and I just don't want it. But I would say like, fuck, I did the math like last time we talked about this, but we've given away in the last 2 years alone, I would say probably over 100 keyboards. Like, and I'm not talking just like, you know, Amazon $100 specials. We're talking full-on customs. Some of the boards I've given away, I've purchased with my own money. Like, if you guys want to know something, the FMJ80 that I gave away recently, that was about $1,000 when I bought that. But I don't use it. And for me to sell stuff, like there are certain boards I'll sell, like the Andromeda. But like, I know people wanted the FMJ. You know, Elquan being one of them. And it's just one of those things where it's like, you guys have done so much for me, like, why not give back to you guys? So, I've given away a shit ton of nice boards. But yeah, prototypes, bit of a different story. Clear from your marketing, you can sell them at a better price and will allow you to get some nice boards for a lot less money. It's a rabbit hole. I understand where you're coming from though, Kat. It's a rabbit hole, though. I don't think it's something I necessarily want to dive deep into. Oh shit, I think I do need to lube one more set, right? No, it's just 3. We're good. Speaking of the Andromeda, did IO3 fall off or retire? No, he still does stuff. I think he works for... Does he still work for Canon Keys? I do the giveaways on Twitch. If you guys honestly want all the details for giveaway stuff, they're going to be in Discord. Oh, he stopped working for CK. He moved on. I did not know that. I still have my OG F1. That I'm never giving away. That has special engravings on it. So that one there, unfortunately, or fortunately, that one there's mine. I ain't giving away that bad boy. There'll be some really good ones for next giveaway, though. Really good ones. But yeah, I don't remember which one the silver board was. If it ever gets given away or sold, I am claiming dibs. Damn. Imagine being Gion, seeing that OG F1 in the back of the closet. I just want to rebuild. Oh, you know what? That's my next project. I just got my plate from Hype-In. Look, because I'm rebuilding my unicorn, my green one. So this just came in. This I don't know if I'm gonna build this on stream, to be honest, just because like I have no days in which I can actually build this with you guys. I might just record a video, like off stream, like a little short form video of me building it. But yeah, it's tough. Nah. What about Kaki? Oh, Kohaku. I only have one Kohaku. I gave away my other one, and I'd like to keep that one there. I'm not really, like I said, the only board I'm selling is Andromeda. That's the only board, because I paid for that board with my own money, and I feel terrible. That board, I wanted to use so much more, and I never did. Are you building your website by yourself? Thanks and warm regards from Indonesia. It's rainy here. Hope it's not too rainy. And yeah, I did build by myself. Wait, you still have one left? I have the polycarbonate one. That's my only Kohaku I have.
Wow, 40 months.
Thank you,
That's
Lane.
like 3 or 4 years. Thank you for this stream. It has changed my life in that it has made me a lot financially poorer than I otherwise would have been. I appreciate everything you do for the hobby.
And I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you very much. Thank you, Lane. Oh, it's just a plastic board. Got it. Damn. Damn. The boards in my rotation kind of vary. Honestly, I've been pretty like all over the place with boards. I try to give them about a week or two. Like right now I'm on this prototype board that I've done. Like that, this one's been kind of my vibe right now. But I think next up is going to be, that's why I took out my derivative. I'm probably going to put keycaps back on that. Or I'm going to fix the PCB for my Tiga 65. I don't know. I gotta do something with some of the other boards still. And I want to rebuild my unicorn, which I still don't know what switches I want to put in. I still can't believe I did that with the unicorn and put that stupid ass idea of a plate. I don't know, that was so stupid of me. Yeah, I was on the Smurf, right? I don't know what I built before that. I was actually thinking about just doing some, oh, this is the wrong way. I was thinking about doing some good old granites with a milky yellow spacebar. I was thinking that because I really like, because this is granites with a milky yellow spacebar right now. And I love the way this sounds. What happened to the unicorn plate? I don't know. I found it, by the way. It's in really bad shape. It's all bent up to shit. But this is what I did. I hate showing this. It's so terrible. I decided I was gonna try to make a plateless unicorn. Don't go there. Don't make fun of me. By using these things that are like little platelets or whatever. And stupid me never thought of how will the O-rings sit along the edges over here where the like this space bar or the backspace is. And then also it just didn't sit nice and it bent, it was like too flexy, and yeah, it was a really stupid idea. So it didn't work, and then I kind of never fixed it, and then when I moved, the plate for the unicorn was put in a box, and I found the plate 2 days ago, and it was bent to shit. So it's okay. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Like my old desk. That's crazy. That is actually crazy, dude. Craziness. My roommate does a killer SpongeBob impression. Oh, man. No, I found a lot of stuff, dude. Actually, speaking of finding stuff, Adam. Oh, wall ring split. I also found a keycap set I had been looking for forever. And I had no idea where I put it, but it was also in a hard shell case, which I just haven't opened in forever. No, it was Dracula. Believe it or not. I finally found it after all this time. I'm still missing one keycap set in which I literally have no clue where it went. Yeah, dude, I found Dracula. It was on, you guys are gonna laugh because this is on a terrible prototype. And you know what's crazy? Is you guys are gonna be like, this was in a hard shell case? Because it doesn't look like it. But I promise you guys it was. Hold on, I'll tell you guys. It was on this stupid ass QB. So I finally found it, And of course it's on this keyboard, which is like beat to shit because the QBs were all in terrible condition when they sent it. And I guess I just like built this. Oh gosh. I built this thing and then I just decided I never ever wanted to fucking use it again because it was awful. And I just put it down and I just never, like I put it in a case and yeah, that was the story there. I've already thrown away a lot of the QBs. Do I have that other QB somewhere? They're in terrible condition and they barely work. After I did the video for the QB where I had... I did that YouTube video compilation of all my experiences with all the QBs. And it ended off so terribly because none of them worked in any video. And that kind of like was the nail in the coffin for like, should I get this board for people who are interested in that QB thing? And I think that like showed people that the board was just a mess. The whole board was just an absolute mess. But I'm so glad I stuck to my guns and like, I just made that compilation video because I was like, dude, what do I have to lose? Well, okay, if you go back and watch that video, all 3 versions of the QB were different. Like there was never consistency between like the iterations of what they were trying to build. So every time we built it, it was just a totally different board. Ooh, this is gonna be nice. Wait, Gladys, what plate is this? Is this the PC plate? Fuck, this looks pretty, bro. This is gonna be nice. I want to display that Alice in my office. If you guys want, we can give it away. But I'm not gonna, like, that's gonna be something we just give away one day and with another board or something. It's not something I feel comfortable just giving away because honestly, I want no one to have that junk. Melt down all that aluminum and make big bowl for parts? Honestly, I should. I should, honestly, man. Is this you? Oh my god, is that Morgan J? It is. No, it's not me. I want that junk though. I only have the purple one. I have the purple TKL and the purple Alice, and I've given away the rest to like friends. And one of them has completely stopped working. Another friend I gave it to ended up just throwing it in the trash because it was so junky. So they don't really exist anymore. And then I have a numpad which I still haven't built. It's taking so much space in my room. So much space. Cladis, Milmax spacebar, yes or no? Guys, I said rum because he said rum, okay? What the fuck? There's a counter? How did you guys even set that up? Guys, I did not say rum. Like, I said it on purpose, rather. So Cladis, what it'll do is it'll make this spacebar hot swappable. So if you end up hating the spacebar, you can quickly swap it out without desoldering. Speaking of my room, sure, why not? Okay. Speaking of my room, question, honest question right now. Honest question. Do you guys think those wood slats are out of date now? You guys know what I'm talking about? Like on the wall? Do you think they're a little out of date? Be honest with me. No bullshit. I only want to put the vertical ones. Yeah. I kind of want to put a few up, but I feel like they're out of date. So I was thinking instead of putting the wood slats up, maybe I do some like sort of like, I don't know, concrete wall to the right. It wouldn't be anywhere it wouldn't be where anyone can see, right? Like it just, that would be more for me. That's all. Put them diagonal, true. If it was outdated, what else is the trend? I don't know what else is the trend is right now. What is better than concrete IMO? I don't know what to do then with this wall. Because right now this room is like a little bit boring because I moved a lot of furniture around. And I have this like big white wall that has nothing on it. I just don't know what to do with it. All right, let's min-max the spacebar here. What is the keyboard coming out that you think will not be available anymore that is phenomenal? Or like in a 60, 65%? I really don't know what to tell you here. I think if you're looking for a board, maybe like if you can find extras of the Gerhern, that would be fun. But usually everything has another round. Well, most stuff does anyways. Print out a photo you took? I could do photos on the wall, I guess. I guess I kind of want, like, I have the green wall right now, right? I kind of want to do another accent wall of some sort. Or me, I don't know. Honestly, I'm so undecided. What else would slats be called that I could search? Is there a proper term for those guys? For like those vertical wood slats? I thought wood slats was the proper term. Oh, I need more tape actually now. Accent walls out too? I don't know. Do I unpaint my green wall then? My green wall is technically an accent wall, but honestly I work in the basement. I needed something that wasn't just 4 white walls. I needed it, bro. It was driving me up the walls looking at a white wall all day with a monitor. It made me feel like it was in a cubicle. Exactly what I did, Alex. I'm in the basement too. Did you paint one of your walls? Yeah, it was driving me nuts. Like, I was kind of feeling hella depressed. So let's just solder in our back socket now. Oh, everything's filled up now. I have green walls as well. Did you like an olive? Honestly, it's kind of pretty when you do an olive wall. No. Seemed like it went in pretty easy, Mamba. Hey, Alex in chat. There was a top mount 65% that was anime themed. That had glowing red eyes on the top blocker. Oh, I think that's called the Rin or something. I don't think that ever got ran. I think the Rin got DMCA'd. I'm pretty positive, anyways. I'm pretty sure, or not DMCA'd, like cease and desist it. What's your most expensive keyboard? Like that I've ever bought? Believe it or not, probably the Geist. And no, let's not look at aftermarket values of things. I think it's ridiculous. Let's only look at things what they cost. Probably the Geist board. Or sorry, yeah, the Rio 65, not the Rin 65. Actually, no, the Manta would still come in cheaper than the MSRP for the Geist board that I have. Oh my god, it's taking forever to warm up today. The Manta prototypes would have equaled about $1,000 each for all 6 of the prototypes. The Geist was still more than that. I think Fish is $550, no? Or no, Fish is $450, no? Fuck, I don't remember now. The Manta is expensive, but there are many boards that are even more expensive. Well, I'm only talking about the prototypes. The Manta itself is only like 500 max. Alright, Mil-Max installed. Let's put in the rest of our switches. Is it 550? Dude, I thought Kohaku's were 450. That's my bad. There's 550 plus PCB? Fuck, it's been a while. That's crazy. Katina, I actually don't know, but it's been shipped. The Katina has officially been shipped to me, according to them. But I don't know when we're actually going to do it. Do I think a Kohaku's worth 1K on the aftermarket? I personally think anything on the aftermarket that goes above what it's actually valued makes you think twice, first of all. Do I think the Kohaku is worth $1,000? No. Are there people who are adamant that the keyboard is $1,000? Yeah. Ultimately, the market speaks for itself. If people are buying them for $1,000 and they're hard to keep in stock, then clearly that's the new price. I personally am not a big believer in spending more than, unless you're looking at something vintage that just, you're a collector. Like, I'm not going to lie to you guys. Like, there's been things in my life, even recently, that I've picked up just because I wanted to collect something that I've paid a little bit above market value for. But I've never paid like 3 or 4 times the cost of stuff, or like double the cost of stuff. Again, there has to be some valid reason, and I'm not saying that like it shouldn't go for $1,000. Sorry if I'm rambling, but basically what I'm trying to say is it can be worth it for you. I don't think it's worth it though for a Kohaku that's still running. Like, they're still making Kohakus. Or I don't know if Elaine's gonna do another run, but like I'm certain there is. Oh, it is HHKB. My bad. Fix those right now. I'm on autopilot. What do you think about Kalam? Sorry, it's a blocked chat. What do I think of Kalam? I mean, I think anyone who makes a living stealing from others is not a great person. But what am I supposed to say? I know way too many people who get away with it. I think in a lot of ways, at least we know that person steals designs and sells them, but there are people in everyday light that you guys see that have stolen stuff or like ripped things off completely and made it their own, or sorry, I shouldn't say made it their own, like call it their own, that get away with it every day. I don't really like the idea of stealing someone else's work. Should I pick up a Seneca? Hey, you know what? I got to try a Seneca at the last Novel Keys meetup. They're nice looking boards. Would I ever pay $4,000 for one? Absolutely not. But hey, if you like it and it floats your boat, then go for it. Would you say Rama boards count, but half the time they weren't even his designs? Well, we know they were Kate's designs. I think that's made it very apparent nowadays. Alex, I should become your assistant and you insert switches, I solder them. Wow, that would actually be really good. I'm down, Fried. Get your ass over here. What the hell? Okay, I actually did update the build command today. I have no clue why it's not updated. But I did update it, I swear to God. I swear to God, dude. Anyways, we're building a derivative with Nixies. My starting salary is $170K, if that's okay. Can I take out a loan and pay you? As long as you get the money, I guess you don't care. Yeah, in calories, I can manage that. Is there a spiritual successor of Rama? Well, I think Hebe, sort of. But like, I think in a lot of ways, Rama was Hebe. In a lot of ways. Ruma, stop. You need to follow the 3 times rule? Okay, thank you, Fried. Thank you, Oak. Appreciate you, bro. I know it's not all he does, but it makes me laugh every time I think of Teja putting together stabs all day. It does make me laugh thinking about that too. Him just listening to some city pop, putting together some stabilizers, practicing his Counter-Strike so he doesn't get 360 no-scoped. Rumor has it, he's still got 360 no-scope to this day. You probably already know that, but you could just order a new plate. Oh, I already did. I got one. My unicorn plate's in. So I got one through Tom from Hype. So I will be building it soon. But like I said, I'm most likely, unfortunately, going to have to build that off stream. only because I literally can't find a free day to do it and stream it, and I'm probably gonna I probably want to make some content with it as well. Why 1-star Tom? I remember back in the peak of the hobby when the Bauer and Chimera went for $1,500. Yeah, there were people in the hobby who made it that price because I won't get into this. I remember those days too, where everything felt over fucking priced for everything because people flipped everything in this hobby because all they saw it as was a numbers game. How do I not overlube stabs? It's something I'm not the best at. Put the lightest coat of lubricant you possibly can with. Then spend a few dollars. Unfortunately, this is spending a few dollars in this. Get yourself a syringe with 205 in it. Okay? What I'm going to suggest is just inserting the syringe, like I haven't done it to these ones here yet, and just slowly insert a little bit of lube at a time until you're satisfied. Do not overlube because you're going to go back to square one of being squishy, ticky stabs. Someone in Toronto flipped a Susei round 3 on double for Marketplace. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care for people who flip shit all day. Like, if you have something and you genuinely don't want it, and you know in your heart that you sold it with, like, and it's worth market value something, then you do you. If you need the money, you do you. But people with the intention of selling shit all fucking day long, just trying to make money, and making everyone else's life difficult because you need to be the guy making profit off of things. I don't like middlemen, basically. I don't like it. It's always bothered me as long as I've been alive. I don't like the guy who just needs to insert himself to put his hand in the pool of cash. I just think it's lame. SWG keycaps, amazing, bro. They're so good. I'm actually insanely happy to see competition for GMK when it comes to that kind of stuff. I think Kikobo is its own thing. I think SWG is going to be the biggest competition in my books. I was over the moon with that beige set, dude. Oh, I'll hydrate. Give me one moment. I don't like some of the pins. That's the thing about cherry Nixies. Will key rative stay consistent? I don't know. We'll see. I do think they nailed the sound profile, though. I agree. I blame Storage Wars for glamorizing reselling, even though the show banged. I don't know what glamorized this whole idea of flipping everything and making $1 out of everything. I think in a lot of ways hustle culture did that as well. People like, who's that guy who went to like garage sales and flip shit? Gary V? I know so many people that fucking idolize that guy. And like what he says in some of his stuff, it can be taken as like some truth, I suppose. But like, I don't know. I think it's turned into this thing where it's like you're just buying in bulk from websites until they have no stock, and then you're the guy with the stock and you're now flipping it. Like I've seen friends of mine get lost in drop shipping schemes. Like I've seen people that I know get turned into like giant fucking assholes trying to flip things all day long. I just don't think like, again, maybe my hot take, and I don't really care if anyone thinks of me differently for me saying this, but like, if your only skill is to just spend money on buying things, making everyone's life fucking difficult, only to turn around and resell the thing in a hot second, I'm sorry, bro, but like, what fucking skill set you got? Like, because you're faster than everyone else? Like, congratulations, dude. You're quicker to hitting the buy button. I just hate people trying to get over on people. We're all struggling to live. Why make it worse? Well, that's the exact, like, my exact thing is just like, there's nothing you're providing to anybody. You're not providing any value to anyone. And I've seen some crazy mental gymnastics from people that I know that I've talked to who have flipped things, and just like the mental gymnastics they do to fucking justify this shit to themselves is fucked. I had a person I knew, not a friend, just a person I knew, who told me that they were buying things off of Amazon during COVID that were hot sellers and constantly go out of stock. So they bought like 150 of these things, and they were reselling it for higher than market value, like higher than the retail value. And their idea was, well, I'm just providing a service for people who actually need them. I'm pretty sure that was like the store who was doing that. I'm pretty positive that was actually the store doing that exact same thing, and now you've taken it upon yourself to become the store. But yeah, I don't know. I've also heard some other ridiculous, stupid fucking things when it comes to why people flip things. Disservice? Exactly. The toilet paper thing was crazy. I don't know. I agree. Someone in YouTube chat just said it's unethical and lame, basically, and I agree. It's just, I don't know, man. Like, again, I don't like making people's life difficult. Like, I am one of those guys where if you're walking on the sidewalk and you're taking both, you're like, I don't know, if the sidewalk's this wide and you're taking both lanes with a friend here and you just don't give a shit, I'm going to step out of the way for you, and I'm going to be a little upset about it, but like, I don't want other people to be in a difficult spot regardless of what's going on in their lives. I just want people to be happy and like live their life too. So for me, like to pull the wool on someone and just be like, well, I bought them, now you have to buy from me for more expensive. It's just not something I could ever live with myself. It's just too crazy to me. Alright, let's solder this guy in. And that's already on. Perfect. I just keep walking until they move. No, I can't do that. People in Toronto literally don't fucking pay attention, so they'll just walk into you and go, what's your problem? Maybe like teenage me would have done that, but adult me, I don't have the time. I'll just kind of complain about it afterwards. That's all. Drop shippers should be banned from dropping from ships. Oh, true, they should. I mean, like, look what happened to Etsy, you know what I mean? No, Cladis, you're all good, bro. If you need to go to bed, you go to bed. I have nothing else to tell you. Tell me for the build. It's already set up. I'm just gonna solder in and put some keycaps on it and see how it sounds. You can take a look at the clip in the morning. But have a good night, bro. You missed 2 switches? Yeah, did I? Classic in it. You are still pulling from the market to resell those goods at a higher price than they would have been before. Oh yeah, it's just, I don't know. I'm not into it. Like I said, like, okay, we were having a conversation about concert tickets with some friends, and like, I didn't realize how bad concert tickets were getting to. And I know it's partly due to flippers and stuff, but like, you know, that also enables companies to now be like, well, why don't we sell it for $500? Why don't we sell it for $7,000 for a fucking ticket to a concert? Like, who's even going to concerts anymore when they're like, the price of tickets is like $950 to go sit in mid seats? Same with who's even buying houses anymore. I mean, dude, it's everything, man. I mean, houses have their own set of people who flip everything. At least with houses, to some degree, I can kind of be like, all right, I kind of get it because you're putting some work into it, but usually it's shitty work because you need it to be fast. Like, I don't know. At least there's some aspect of, like, value going into it, I guess. But it's still shit. Speaking of walking on the street, I'm usually the one that people go around because usually I don't have a kind face. I just I think I've started to realize recently that people are kind of in their own world. Some people don't even pay attention. Like, they're just thinking about stuff, so I gotta be more aware of that. Well, there's that too, Cheeseman, for sure. Apparently, the original Richard Mille, they left the decimal point out and people bought them up, so they just kept selling for that price and kept making them more expensive. Really? I feel like a lot of things... Didn't Pokemon cards get kind of more expensive now too? In response to people buying and flipping them? I just started the process to purchase my first home. Crummy? Hell yeah, dude. How's that going, my friend? Only band I'll ever pay as much as $500 to see is Tool because they're going old and melting. Dude, okay, I was actually looking on Discogs, which is like a place to buy vinyls, and some of the Tool vinyls are actually very expensive. Holy smokes. Not that I listen to enough Tool, but like, I did not realize how popular Tool was. But Pokemon Center is still selling MSRP, so it's mainly just retailers being scummy. Oh, is that a retailer thing? That's shit. Wait till your favorite bands are no longer popular and you can find tickets for the show for cheap. You need to wait 20 to 30 years. I have not been to... The last concert I have been to was Kendrick Lamar maybe not 10 years ago. 8+ maybe years ago. That was the last concert I went to. The last show I went to. It was supposed to be Kendrick Lamar, SZA, Schoolboy Q, I think, and someone else, and then SZA never ended up coming, so it was just Schoolboy Q and Kendrick Lamar and one other person, and that was the concert I went to, which I think the people I went with were all kind of looking forward to SZA, but yeah, she didn't show up to that concert. It was still a good lineup, and the tickets for that were $35. Alex is boycotting TDE. I don't know what that is. What is that? Same tickets go for $3,500 now? Crazy. I think I have photos somewhere on my phone. I didn't take pictures because honestly, like, I don't know, I didn't think I needed to. Getting to punk shows, $10 all day long. The concert, I think the last concert I was before then was Escape the Fate. But I haven't really been to a concert in some time now. Tech Yes City Style. I don't know who that is, Pokey. TDE is that group, Kendrick's. Oh, okay. I did not know that. I did not know it was a thing. That was a fun show. That was good people I went with too, like good friends. People should go to more indie stuff. Yeah, I don't disagree. Probably should. Probably should, to be honest. Also, should I do relief top mount for this? I should, right? I think that's like the best sounding mount out of all this. Relief top. Should make it winky. Yeah. Let me move over some of the aluminum. Escape the Faith or Falling in Reverse? Oh, it was Escape the Faith. That was the last show I went to. Now, believe it or not, the show that I went to was... I went to 2 Escape the Fate concerts ever. One with Ronnie and then one with Craig, I think his name was. Totally different vibes of concerts, though. Oh, my bad, Pokey. But yeah, dude. And then I think some other shows I've gone to, like, I think I watched Boys Like Girls. Fuck. Some other band, I don't remember. And then some other random stuff that I literally don't remember the names of because they were just stuff I went with friends. I think I was supposed to watch Bring Me the Horizon at one point, but I think that show got canceled when I was younger. But that would have been so cool to go to. The person who was asking about the silver keyboard with little keycaps, was it the unicorn from YouTube Short? Silver? Silver unicorn? I don't think I ever had a silver unicorn. I think they might be thinking of like my Harbor or something. Because I had Serica on the Harbor for a little bit. Well, Toxic is blue. What? I didn't have a silver unicorn. Did I? Are you guys thinking of the silver or the gray Kohaku? I don't remember. Honestly, I don't remember now. I think we're talking about different boards, guys. Toxic is blue. I know I put Serica in it, but it was blue. Chat can't tell silver from gray. Fuck. You guys are making me second guess myself. Yeah, it's like a light blue. That's why I'm like, you guys are telling me that, and I'm like, I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about right now. No, it's not in it. Oh my god, dude. I have a photo on my website, on my About page. I'm pretty positive it's still there. Let me check. Dude, I'm being gaslit right now, dude. It's blue. I'm looking at it right now, dude. Let me show you guys. It's blue. That's not silver. That's blue. And no, that's not the background reflecting off of it. I know I'm being gaslit right now. I know the background doesn't help. That's the only photo I have, like, right now with Serica on it. It is the cake. You know what? I had enough of this. The dress was silver and gold. Don't get me started. Let me see this video. It's not loading. It's literally just YouTube sucks. They've banned me off of their platform. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what you guys are talking about. That's blue. There's a blue in there. It's barely blue. Hold on a sec. Let me get to a point where the board's actually flipped over. No, dude, bro, that's blue. I'm not even, you know what? I don't even want to show you guys because that's blue. I don't feel like arguing. That's blue. Barely suggests there is blue. Thank you, Insty. I'm being generous. Blue, silver? Oh my god, dude. Okay, personally, I've never considered that board silver. Silver, I mean, this is not even silver. This is like brown. I feel like I'm having a Mandela effect. I do need to hydrate, you're right. This has brown hues in it. It's more of a gunmetal, but it has a brown hue. It has a warmer hue. Bro. And this is green. Now we're pushing it. You should clean the gunk out of your glasses. Champagne, maybe. Brown, hell nah. Do you see numbers here? Let me see. 7, 13, 16, 8, 12, and 9. I am not colorblind, guys. And that whiteboard you ordered was blue too. Nah, that's transparent. Doesn't exist. I'm still so mad about that, dude. It would be funny if Alex was colorblind. Like discovering it for the first time. No, I've done that test like 1,000 times. When I was, long time ago, when I was applying for jobs for photography, this sounds ridiculous, but one of the places I applied for editing actually made me, and this is probably really unethical / they probably shouldn't have done this, but I did a colorblind test just so they could see that I could edit colors properly for like wedding photography stuff. I never got the job, but I applied for it. Why'd you do it 990 more times if necessary? For which? Didn't get the job because I was really young, and they wanted someone who could travel back and forth for wedding photography. Meta, thank you so much for the tier 1 for a whole year, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's more of a condemnation of the color accuracy of your cameras. Well, they also wanted to make sure like edits for customers were good. You can't be an electrician if you're colorblind. I think that's a thing for certain jobs. Yeah, I totally understood why like they wanted me to do the colorblind test for the editing stuff though. But that whole job that would have been a fucking crazy job, but I never ended up getting it because I was like 19. And they wanted someone a little older, I think, who was good with talking to people as well, and I didn't really have a lot of like people experience. And they wanted someone that can go back and forth to job sites and edit, basically, as the primary job. Tell you what, though, it was worth applying. Gave me a bit of confidence, I'd say. But yeah, can't be colorblind and be a house painter either. Why do people only paint their houses gray? Yeah, that would have been funny. That would have been hilarious. And now I'm a social butterfly? I don't know about that. I think I'm decently social now. I'm still a little bit awkward. But I mean, aren't we all? Sorry, I'm assuming. Not Elquan, he's not awkward at all. You have a good eye for palette combinations? Thank you. I appreciate that. Alex didn't say a single word at anyone at the NK meetup. It was so anti-social. Yeah, I was hiding in a corner. I knew Adam was there, and I said, I don't want to see that guy. I don't want to see that guy at all. But he did take like 15 pictures of me. Yeah, that's true. I have to renew my driver's license, and I just got a letter in the mail that I have to have proof of a specific ivory stamp to renew. I just did my driver's license stuff, and I'm pretty positive you have to have your eyes checked sort of recently. Because they do ask a lot of questions about eyesight stuff. But yeah, I need my glasses to drive, so I got one of those little X's on mine where it says must have glasses with them. So if I ever get pulled over and I don't have glasses, I'm gonna get a ticket. I've never. Okay, I've tried to use a contact once, and I did not like the feeling of it. I don't know about you guys. It's not for me. It makes me paranoid. I haven't tried since. I don't know if maybe now my thoughts on that have changed, but I still feel a little uneasy with the thought of having something in my eyeball like that. Plus, I don't know, I feel like glasses are just part of me now. Really, Nanu? Wait, why? How come they just started to hurt, like, randomly? That's so scary. Like, I don't like that idea. Also don't like the idea of touching my eye shields. Yeah, with gross, mucky hands. I agree. No, it's not for me. The whole idea is just not for me. Contacts feel so invasive, right? Like, that's what I felt like. I mean, invasive is a great word for that, by the way, Lux. But yeah, I don't know. Alex, if I ever see you at a key meetup, I'm calling you colorblind, even though you are a photographer and probably know more about colors. Go for it, dude. I know who it'll be. It'll be Pokey. Can confirm the paranoia and discomfort goes away. Just get good quality disposables. How much? Okay, wait. You don't have to tell me, but like ballpark range, like how much are you paying? I don't know, per year on contacts. Just out of curiosity. And do you wear them frequently? I don't even know how much they cost now. 1 billion CAD? Okay, look. This guy. So like 7 USD. 260 per 3 months. Like, I think that's expensive, dude. I mean, I get what you're saying though. So you're only using like once in a blue moon, which makes sense. But damn, I don't even know like use cases I'd use them for. Like, why would I need contacts at this point? I'm not sure. You know? Let me just quickly wash my hands, everyone. 1 second. Did you see the lady who kept forgetting to take the disposable ones out and then they had to pull like literally piles of them? That's disgusting. Yeah, was it more of like just a mental health like forgetting thing? Or did she just not do it because I don't know. I also need for them to work when it's cold outside. My face warmer fogs. You know, okay, speaking of which, it's funny. I get that too, about like walking inside like your home, whatever, after being outside in the cold, and then suddenly you just can't see because you're fog on your glasses. I think the best though is when it's really cold outside. Sometimes I have a bit of a bigger beard during the winter, and you start like when you're outside, you breathe, you know, like through your nose, and you breathe. Sometimes like you have to take a breath through your mouth, whatever. But even if you breathe through your nose, like the hot air from your nose, and I actually almost prefer like mouth in this point here, it creates frost and icicles over here. And sometimes I get them over here. And then you just get like ice in those two spots. And I think it hasn't been cold enough recently, or I haven't been out long enough for my girlfriend to see that. And she finally saw it this year and she was like, laughing and kind of grossed out at the same time. But is it due to extreme cold where you are? I mean, we've had cold days where it's done that. Honestly, it hasn't been that many days. Well, I'm in Toronto, so we had a few decently cold days. Did I get all the switches? We did, right? Yeah. Beautiful. Happy Monday! You got Hammerhead. Wait, where'd you get Deep Field? Congrats on Deep Field, dude. How do you cope with wearing masks if in the glasses fogging up? I just dealt with it. I don't think there was a good way to do like COVID with masks. I don't know. I just dealt with it, dude. I work outside, rain, sleet, or snow. I've had some icicles. It's terrible. It's a weird feeling, right? When's the wedding? I can't tell you guys. I don't know. She might be watching, bro. Let's just talk about that later. Like maybe on Wednesday. Sitting on NK last time I checked. There's still deep field on NK? Damn. Alex or saw that you were showing off the Pokemon Red. Well, I'm not getting married, but I have to go through the other steps first. So we'll talk about it on Wednesday or something. I don't cope, I just complain. Same, dude. Let's open this bad boy up. Now we are missing 2 feet for this, just because they didn't come with feet, unfortunately. I'll order some feet for the client. Maybe I do have some other rolls of feet somewhere. I just need to go find where I have them. Do you usually put the housing clip on the back of cherry stabs? No, I don't bother. I have yet to find the need for that. Ah, I knew it was somewhere. Did you guys like those pictures I took of the Pokemon set? My Pokemon themed keyboard over here. Honestly, I was kind of excited to do it. An e-invite? Chayo, thank you so much for 12 months.
Boom shakalaka.
Damn. Thank you. It was a really good set of photos. It was awesome. Thank you. The lighting was perfect today. It was like that nice, really warm lighting. So I ran to hit the keyboard in the game, and I was like, this is exactly what I've been waiting for. Ooh, stomach's growling. Having a GBA cart and a normal Game Boy look weird, though? Do you think so? Well, it's an analog pocket that actually accepts both Game Boy Advance and regular Game Boy. So it actually works in that. But you're right, maybe it does look a little bit weird when you think about it. Oh my god, my stomach's like upset now. It's like, give me more food. Do you have any artisans that have any Pokemon inside them? Yeah. I have tons, dude. I'll show you guys after this. Mustard, thank you so much for the Prime. Appreciate you, man. Alright. Analog Pocket restock in 2 days and debating whether I should get one or not. My quick little review. Honestly, I should do a review on this. I feel like I have enough experience now to tell you guys whether or not I like it. It does play some ROMs. It's not the best at doing ROM stuff. However, if you have cartridges, I love this thing. And I've tried some of the other, like the more budget-friendly ones. This, I have got to say, just feels special in the hand. And I know some other ones have OLED displays. I actually kind of like this IPS display. I don't know. I think this IPS display is beautiful. And it feels a bit retro to me in a way. I don't know. It looks good. I really like it for that, but it's not good at doing ROMs in all cases. Some of the ROMs kind of stink. And then the other thing I really like is, let me see if I remember how to do this. It's like this button, I think. Oh, it's save states. Oh, no, it doesn't do it for this. It has to do it for ROMs. But yeah, there's some cool stuff you can do. I don't know. It's nice. So, it's cool. It's like childhood. Yeah. Show us your party. I just restarted. I literally just restarted. So I have 9 minutes of gameplay. This, I might have a party. I think I transferred most of the Pokemon from... Let me see. I'll double check. I'm pretty sure I transferred a whole bunch to the new game. Why is my music? But I'm pretty... Oh yeah, and this is an FPGA thing too, which is like good for playing old stuff. This I'm pretty sure all the Pokemon are gone out of. Yeah. I know the internal battery is gone, but it still works. Yeah, all my Pokemon are gone out of this. Oh no, there's still some, but I did transfer some out. Was it this one? Oh no, that was another save file. I had a shiny Groudon in one of the save files. That I transferred out. Was this the one that's shiny? No. My shiny one's from Natural. Yeah, Natural Shiny. I didn't know what it was as a kid. I don't think this one here is shiny either. No. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah. So that's actually, the shiny Groudon is in my... one of the Pokemon ones. I transferred it over. And by the way, transferring the Pokemon games, Pokemon stuff over, what a fucking pain in the ass that is. You went up to it and it was shiny? I don't remember, but yeah. What a Chad? I really don't remember like how that whole thing transpired, but yeah, there was a shiny one in there. I transferred it out. I think it was just by chance, like as a kid or something. Actually, no, it might not have been in that one. It might have been in... What's the counterpart to Emerald? Because I have that somewhere too. Alright, so let's do this. Wrong bit. So yeah, I had a shiny Groudon, and then that was the only shiny Pokemon I've ever captured. That's it. What the fuck? And then I tried, but I couldn't get it to work. On my copy of Red, which I don't have anymore right now, I had a missing number. And I tried to somehow trade that over to the current games, but obviously it does not work. And it like bugged. I remember it bugged one of my games. It bugged so bad. The music sounds like Animal Crossing with a beat. You know, I've really never played Animal Crossing. Should I get a new case for my Envoy? Because I think I screwed too far in the hole. Wait, what happened? It broke? Pearl, my beloved? Pokemon music slaps? It does. It's pretty nice. Yeah, I've never played Animal Crossing. I mean, I haven't played a lot of games though. All right, let's do the relief cuts. Now, I need you guys' help because I don't remember which one's the relief cuts. I think it's these ones, right? No, these ones. The ones in the end? It's been a while. It has indeed been a while. Gator and Milky Yellow should be spring swapped. They don't have to be spring swapped, but I do think it feels better with a better spring. I personally would say yes to that. And I do think you should film them too. And then also, I might have to force break the weight on this one. We'll find out afterwards. What happened? You see a big gap now? On what? What spring do you recommend for Milky Yellows? I mean, I personally like 55 gram, but like you can do whatever you like. Real question, other than the Manta, do you plan on coming up with another board design? There's this one Bull and I are working on. I don't know when it'll be ready. Soon. Who knows? Alright, sorry, which ones are the ones? It's like the far right ones, right? I think those are relief? No. It's these ones. I think that's it. Right? I think these are relief cuts. You think I would have picked up on that? You're all good, dude. Why are we all humming? What's going on? Alex, you give Animal Crossing vibes in the nicest way possible. I appreciate that so much. Oh, I think I totally messed up on this one. Can we get a build with this switch? And wait, what happened? Can we get a build with this switch? Oh my god, dude, this switches called this switches are so irritating. I hate those switches. And they're great. I built with them once, but I hate the name of them. Freaking hate those things. Cannot stand it. Okay, we might have to open this up one more time just so we can do the, what's it called? Force breaking of the weight. So, now we're going to do these. Thanks, Fried. Love you, buddy. That sounds amazing. Your voice, that is. Thank you, dude. Why is half a chat flirting with Alex constantly? I think it's just Fried. I'm new to this. I really like this Space 65 aesthetic. Ooh. I think if you like the Space 65, you should check out some of maybe Matrix boards. What else is kind of Space 65 vibes? I don't really know. The sus chat used to be a lot worse. Yeah, when Tim was a thing. Unironically, what about QK stuff? Ooh, I think some QK stuff can be a bit inspired, for sure. I do think so. No, not you, Timmy, not you. You're all good, my friend. Is there a little... Oh, weird. Rubbed off nicely there. Okay. So, time to put this all in. Yeah, there was at one point some compliments that went a little too crazy, and I was actually starting to feel a little uncomfortable myself, so we had to nip that in the bud. We did. It got a little weird. So, what keycap set do we use? I don't know what I want to use personally. Let me just tune up this spacebar a little bit better here. Believe it or not, Zinhais are not my favorite Switch. I know they're like a fan favorite, but I'm just not big into them. I think they're a bit too sharp for my liking. Dracula? Oh my god, dude, I'm so hungry right now. It's crazy. Dracula. Do you think Dracula will look good on this though? I don't know. I think Dracula might be a bit too cool for this. Yeah, I think it might be a bit too cool for this board. Doesn't matter, get it off the QB. Poor thing. You know what? Why don't we do... Hold on a second, I have a cool idea. Hold on a moment. Let's see, guys. say something? Why don't we do Mudbeam? I actually think Mudbeam would unironically like slap on this thing, dude. Yeah? Norse would look good on this too. I remember I used Norse for like the first derivative I ever built. Yeah. Hold on. I told you this might actually hit. Do it? Again, I might have to go in and change some of the mounting here. I don't remember which mounting sounds the best with this. I'm pretty sure I used the relief cuts. We'll find out. And I also might have to force break the weight. I remember that being a thing too. I do remember. Oh wait, I missed a ball spin for Weesh. Hold on, Weesh, I got you. Boom. 1 second, everybody. Thought I heard a package. It was not. That's okay. And I ate a drink. Did I miss a drink too? I did. Hello, Alex. My spacebar plate mount stab ticks on the right side when I use heavier switches. Have you tried, I know this sounds ridiculous, have you tried a different spacebar? Perhaps it's a spacebar issue where it could be a little bit warped and maybe the warp is a bit more prominent with a heavier spring. Like maybe it just like affects it differently. If you've ruled out the spacebar, then I'm not exactly sure what it could be. Where's the delete? That's not the right profile I want. Right, we'll get back to that. You missed a posture check? Oh, I just did it. Yeah. Boom, posture check. Alex, autograph that fidget spinner and sell it to me for 200 million low fives. All right. Do you promise to keep up your end of the bargain? We'll be here for a while doing those. Doing some low fives. I actually think this set is gonna... Dude, I love the way this looks on this board already. Wait, does this have... Maybe it's in that other case. Hold on, I'm gonna have to go grab that other piece to this case here, or to this set. I feel like I'm missing some keycaps with this. Aesthetic. Yeah, this is a nice aesthetic going on. A very appealing aesthetic. Oh, wait, no. Okay, goes first. Spoiled? I'm not spoiling anything. Give me a break. Oh no, here's the backspace. And then I need this. Currently in the process of lubing Y2 switches. In your experience, are factory lube switches in need of extra? Y2 is KeyGeek? If so, yes. I think KeyGeek could use some extra TLC. If you want the best of the best, I would say just do it. Do hand lube. If you have HMX, I think HMX you can get away. I think HMX and Tight Plus are the only lubricated switches you can get away with not lubing. But I think in any case, it is always a good idea to go inside your switch and even just evenly move around the stock lubricant, because you never know what the factory can spit out, right? Dark spacebar, guys, or alpha colored spacebar? What do you guys think? Oh, dude, this is looking hot already. Hold on, let me put these here and then we can kind of help decide. What am I looking for? Short shift. Alt. Alt. Super. Function. I mean, I think either one will work. Here, I'll show you guys now. Do you guys like this? Or this? Guys, I actually think the alpha. Okay, they're both not bad. Actually, from this angle, this is not that bad. I don't know, man. The alpha looks better in my humble opinion. What about the yellow? You guys think the yellow would look cool? I don't mind the yellow as well. The yellow's not too bad. I really don't mind that. Do you want to do the yellow for fun? Do we do a yellow enter then? I think so, right? We can have some fun. I don't mind putting the yellow there. I think we do the yellow enter then. Also, before I forget, where's the last super? What about yellow backspace? I don't think I have a yellow backspace. Quickest deny in the West? What happened? Now this looks good. Ew, accent spacebar. Hey, we're just trying different things, okay? We're just doing different things. You know, honestly, guys, I don't mind the yellow spacebar here. I actually think it looks pretty good. That's not bad. Dude, this looks... What a good looking combination, though. Mudbeam on this was the right choice. Wait, Timmy, how did you get that? How did you do that, Timmy? What emote is that? Alex Shifty Eyes? Don't kill me. I forgot those were a thing. That's not... Honestly, this is nice. The yellow does pop. Was the thing you showed earlier a retro pocket? It's called an analog pocket. It's sort of that exactly. Sounds a bit scratchy, bud. It's not, promise. This needs to be reseated. Nah, this looks good. Honestly, this is nice looking. Yeah, they're Nixies. They're going to be a little scratchy. They're cherry switches. All right, let's type on this thing and see how it sounds. Let me see if I have to do some adjustments. I think I do. I don't remember which one's backspace now. I have to rebind everything. So these are Nixies done with a 55-gram Sprit Slow 2 spring. PC plate. Actually, this sounds good. With, I think I used the relief mount. And they've been filmed with Desky films. Very happy with this. I don't think I have to do any tuning actually. No, I didn't force break this one here at all. Do I need to? I don't think I need to on this one. It doesn't sound like I do. This is really nice. Yeah, I think the client got lucky. This is like one of the good ones where the weight didn't need to be force broken. I hear zero ping. There's no ping. There's no... Dude, this is nice. Very, very nice sounding. What a hot looking board, bro. What a hot looking board. We'll get those feet for the client too. I gotta order them tonight. Dude, that's sick. You almost had me there in it. There's some light resonance around the sides. Like, but I don't think I'd change that. The center of the board is pretty balanced. Yeah, I don't think... I'm just seeing what it sounds like a little bit lifted off the desk if I were to put another foot. No, I don't think so. I don't think anything needs to be touched on this board. I honestly think we got it right the first time, which is kind of nice. It is kind of nice. Mudbeam slaps on this, bro. It looks good. Zoom in. Hello? There we go. Nah, Mudbeam looks good, man. I know you love the mechanical keyboard, but have you looked into getting yourself a mechanical watch? Now, watches are a totally different beast that I don't even know if I want to dive into. That is another hobby that we'll save for another day. Type Plus Peacock switches? I have not tried them, no. I'm actually not too sure which ones those are. I have to double check. Dude, this looks great. Do you guys like it? Did it turn out good? What do you guys think? Honestly, I think this turned out picture perfect for me. I actually love Mudbeam on it, bro. Honestly, it's so nice. I'm kind of glad we went with this set. Where'd I get the PC Orb fidget spinner? This is from Novel Keys. It's already ran. But there is also aluminum ones they have and like titanium ones. Full disclosure, I work for Novel Keys, so... This is the titanium one. And there's also... I like, honestly, the weight of the aluminum one. It's also the cheapest one. This is my favorite one. It also has a nicer sound. Like this one you can't really hear. Let's see if I can show you guys. And then this one has a bit nicer of a scratch. Kind of bummed when the key machine announcement was one of these, not gonna lie. There'll be more key machine stuff. I actually really like the fidget spinners. Believe it or not, usually I'm not a big fan of like random stuff like this, but these I've been using a lot. Speaking of which, how long is that Key Cult thing going till? Which Key Cult thing? The plastic one isn't Novel Keys, is it? Yeah, this is all Novel Keys stuff. It's the key machine, which is still Novel Keys. There's dust on the ult. Actually, you guys wanted to see something else, right? What do you guys want to see? Oh, the Pokemon keycaps? Here, I'll show you guys the Pokemon keycaps. I have a few more, but I don't remember where I put them all. So this is not all the ones I have, but I stopped collecting these because these were getting kind of expensive. So just as a disclaimer, I would have loved to keep collecting these, but yeah, I just stopped. Maybe one day I'll pick up some more, but not anytime soon. They're really pretty. I wish I had the funds to keep going, but Got Magikarp, Abra, Jolteon, Umbreon. We have a Togepi. I got a Great Ball, Gengar, Mudkip, shiny Umbreon. It's so nice, this display, yeah. And Nintendo will be sending a hit squad for sure. Dragonite, Ho-Oh, Arcanine, Lugia, Bulbasaur, Snorlax, Mewtwo, Mew. I think there's a shiny Mew they have for sale or had for sale. I kind of wish I got it, but I didn't. And then I got a few more, but I just don't have them in this box. I literally, like, I think, honestly, after I filled this one, I think I was like, maybe this is just enough. Like, maybe this is just too much. But, I mean, it's cool. Like I said, it's just, eventually, you gotta, like, maybe know your limits, and I think this was my limit. I still don't know where I want to put this thing for now. Maybe I'm just gonna put it here. Ow. The new Pokemon starters look cool. I actually like the designs of the new starters. Yeah, I also like Salvin's Metal Artisans as well. It's just, again, like, I think, oh shit, those got really expensive. There's no, I have no Windows key on this. S-Craft, what else are they doing these days? Oh gosh. S-Craft. Yeah, like, they have... they actually have some pretty nice keycaps. They have a oh, the shiny Mew is still on sale. It's a group buy. Or I guess it's already over. No, that was the last group buy. Oh no, that's batch 14. I don't know. I would love shiny Mew, and also they have a shiny Sylveon, which I guess I kind of like too, but shiny Psyduck. They have some pretty cool stuff on S-Craft. I don't know. There's a lot that I'm missing though. Like, too many that I'm missing. Like I said, I just kind of stopped caring at this point. They had, like, the Christmas edition ones that were pretty cool. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. Alright, though, guys. That is pretty much the stream. Let's find someone to raid, shall we? I will be going live Wednesday. We have... actually, what do we have live Wednesday? I think the float, right? We have the float. I hope it comes. If not, it will be probably pushed to Thursday. And maybe then Wednesday I'll do something personal. But we have the float 65, and then we have the Pangea Mini happening on Friday. It's a rebuild of my personal unit, but we're doing it because the new Pangea Minis are coming out soon. And then we also have Seal 80 happening on Sunday, or the Seal TKL. I think a lot of people, out of all the stuff we're doing this week, are probably most excited about the Seal. But I think there should be some love for the float and the Pangea. They're both good little boards. I don't know. Maybe just me. Let's go raid. Is anyone doing keyboards? Let's go raid Rukia. They're building a... Oh, wow. This is an older board.
What's up, Alex?
Who did that? Scott, thank you so much for 6 months in advance, man. What's up? Honestly, not having a bad day today. Just kind of doing my thing. I appreciate you, bro. But yeah, it's a pretty normal day. Probably just going to end up doing a few last things to clean, take a shower, because my hair is getting kind of greasy today. And then probably just log off for the day. Probably sit down, maybe eat a fruit, and watch the rest of that anime that I've been kind of addicted to right now. But you guys have a good day. Love you guys. I'll see you guys Wednesday, and have a good one. Bye, everybody.